surprises me how Singapore, being such a city, has so much biodiversity. And of all the boardwalks in Singapore, the Labrador Nature and Coastal Walk has got to be the most family friendly. We're only about a minute in, and check out how many monkeys we see. There's a whole group up there playing in the trees, if you can see the trees lot. As you can see, the boardwalk is really quite nice, so it's family friendly for strollers and skate scooters to come around. I guess it's been raining so much, as you can see, the mangrove swamps are also full of water. It's really nice and shady here, so great for people with little kids and strollers.
What is this thing on the side?
It's an open field, and I have also seen ages ago where people come here to fly their remote control aircraft. That's so cool.
No, another one going to go.
So this park consists of 3 distinct segments: the Alexander Garden Trail, Berlayer Creek Mangrove Trail, and the Bukit Cermin Boardwalk. Right now we are on the Berlayer Creek Mangrove, and it's a trail that's about 960 meters long and is one of the few remaining mangrove areas in our city area. It is home to the back mangrove species and a myriad of flora and fauna. It's really nice and peaceful out here. Perched over the creek, these lookout points allow us to observe the surrounding mangroves. You can also try your luck trying to spot some fishes, perhaps even some mud skippers. You can't ride bicycles here, but you can dismount. What did you see?
I saw this ant. Just now we both was sticking
What little baby spider? Do you know ants are the most hardworking insects ever? You see the way they cross? They don't even stop. They just kind of climb over each other. As busy as an ant, they say.
Mama, when will we find the playground actually?
Let's look at the map right now to figure out what we're going to have a look at. You can see lots of cannons, and there's a war memorial plaque which we can go find, but I think we're going to start out here and go towards Dragon Teeth Gate. Trying to figure out what this dragon's teeth actually means, and apparently in 1349, the widely traveled Chinese historian Wang Dayuan recorded the 2 rock outcrops at the southernmost tip of Casemate, today known as modern Singapore. Suka semua ada? Oh, suka. Is going to go have a look at this really steep trail right at the back of Dragon's Tooth. Mayur has just come down, but we see some people going up this way to see there's another structure.
Where's the fort? I think we go straight and turn left. I think we can find whether the way of the fort goes in.
Now we're going to the Labrador Fort, and for that you need to come towards Car Park C, so there's a roundabout. You've got to cross the road near the roundabout, and we're going to go up this elevated path. Looks a bit like a dungeon. See where it goes. In the early 19th century, the British government built as many as 11 artillery forts for the southern and western coastal defense of Singapore. So beside the Pasir Panjang Fort, or the Labrador Fort, there's Fort Canning, Fort Siloso, just to name a few. You can see the entrances, I think, have been sealed off. Once upon a time, they probably stored some sort of ammunition. In 1938, in anticipation of an ambitious Japanese empire, the British further strengthened Pasir Panjang Fort with two 6-inch guns. So as we saw the first gun earlier, this one doesn't seem to have the gun, it's probably missing. Rain makes everything more and more mysterious and magical. At the back of me is known as the Casemate. The Casemate is basically a protective concrete structure inside which the gun is usually mounted. There's a lot of information bits riddled around this whole park, so for the history buffs, it's a good read. time 6-inch barrel gun was discovered in the site of Beach Road Camp. It is now mounted on the top of Labrador Battery.
Then one
So
putting
there's 3 figures situated here. One of them is looking out into the sea, and another one is basically taking out the ammunition from the underground store, and we've got one that's basically handing over the ammunition to the people.
I don't think anything is inside.
We've come to the end of our Labrador Park exploration. Wonderful weather made the whole thing so magical and mystical.